Y'all know I am completely invested in this 2K and Bri Olsen drama. Like, I feel like every single day I'm up on TikTok, like, what's happening today? Because it's always something new with them, okay? I do want to let you guys know that the main point of this video is because 2K actually, like, opened up as to why he's filing for full custody. If you guys don't recall, I feel like he's probably doing that now because if you guys don't remember, like, what was her name? Sky Jackson and Alabama Barker were, like, kind of, like, speaking out in defense of Bri Olsen because, you know, that video that she had posted before, like, looks super sad or whatever, and then it made a lot of people feel bad for Bri Olsen. This is where I say, like, I really do feel bad for her. If you guys watch my videos, I'm like, damn, like, sometimes I look at her, and, like, last video I made actually about her, I was talking about how she had to, like, go to Build-A-Bear, and she, like, did a little voice recording to put inside the bear, and y'all, the way I literally was crying over that, like, I'm being so sad, not, like, sobbing, but, like, tear came from my eye, y'all. I was like, oh, this is so sad to me, but then also, too, I do have to realize, everything is happening right now because of her actions and the way that she does act, so it does suck that, like, somebody can clip together a video and, like, make it look super sad for Bri Olsen, and then people are going to feel bad for her, and then they don't know the full story of, like, how bad she's been as, like, a mom and the things that she does and says. Do you know what I mean? So 2K is opening up about that, but I do, before getting into that, I do want to talk about a couple other things because I did actually within that last video mention about how she was, like, upset, saying that 2K didn't allow her to take pictures or videos with the baby. But then people, y'all, this is so crazy to me that, like, people are literally like, y'all know that I am a gossiper, okay? Obviously that's what I do. I sit up on the internet and run my damn mouth, but I don't ever go and, like, go into a facility and, like, look up their website and their rules. Like, I feel like that's some next level type of, like, sleuth shit right there, which I'm like, damn, like, I got a lot of time on my hands, y'all, just keeping it real, but I'm like, damn, people got more time on their hands to, like, go to the internet, search up this place to where the visitation took place and, like, look up their rules, because there was, like, some beef going down between 2K and between Brianna as to where, like, she was upset that she couldn't take a picture, which I do gotta say that is pretty messed up, you know, like, if her, what the hell, if her visitation does have to be supervised, like, I think that one, that already sucks within itself, but then two, if she has very limited visitation, I think that it does suck that she can't even, like, take a picture of her baby. But people were speculating it's because she's going to put it up on the internet and she, like, shouldn't be posting things like that right now, which I guess that's all because of the whole situation that went down to when she did take the baby out of Texas and brought him over here to LA. Now, I do want to go ahead and play this clip right here to where she was talking out about this, but then also 2K was, so I'm kind of like, I don't know who's telling the truth right now, but I want to let you guys know that the people of the internet within the comment section were saying that they looked up the rules of the visitation center and supposedly you can't take pictures in the facility. But then I'm a little confused though, because then Bri Olsen was like, well, 2K wouldn't let me, that she would have to get permission from him. So I'm like, I don't know what to believe right here. Like I said, people said they, like, looked up the name of the visitation center to look up their rules, and supposedly you can't take pictures within the, you know, facility. So I'm like, I don't know what to believe. Check out this clip right here.
And I did not lie about him not allowing me to take pictures with Winter. If you want to know the full story, I will tell you the full story. Since he likes to talk to make me look like I'm lying, leading up to the visits, I'm like, can I take pictures of Winter and videos of him at any of the visits or on his birthday? And he's like, no, 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 no. Then everyone finds out about that and they're, like, on his ass. Mind you, he's the one who, like, decided that. I asked. He said no.
I did let her take a picture with Winter on his birthday, and that wasn't, she wasn't allowed to. And I said, you can have a picture with Winter on his first birthday, but she didn't tell y'all that.
And he was saying that for days leading up. Then on his birthday, he still did not agree. Then when I give Winter back, like, the monitor takes Winter from me on his birthday and gives him to John, the monitor walks back in and says, oh, he decided to let you take a video if you want.
Why wasn't she allowed to take a picture? Because those are the monitors. That's just the rules, bro.
Really, bitch? After he just woke up from a nap and the visit's over? So he's trying to make it seem like, oh, what does she mean I never let her take pictures? I did. Yeah, last minute.
So there you guys saw from right there that she's saying, you know, her side of the story. He's saying his side of the story. And he also said he did allow her to take a picture, but then, or he did say she could take a picture, but they didn't allow her. She wasn't allowed to. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know what to believe on this. I kind of almost feel like maybe it was the facility, because if he's saying that, oh yeah, like she could, but then she's saying that she couldn't, then obviously maybe it was the facility's rules. You know what I mean? Also, too, you guys want to check out some shit? I'm gonna play another clip right now. Supposedly, 2K is now putting it in the orders that like he wants her to get drug tested. But here's what's funny about this whole situation is that supposedly he wants her to get drug tested, but then he won't take a drug test. That's what she said, and I'm just kind of like, oh, this is very peculiar because I almost feel like if one has to take a drug test, then obviously the other should. And I do think when it comes down to the courts, obviously, I don't know jack diddly shit about this court situation, right? But I do think that if one is requesting a parent to get a drug test, then I would think that it would be valid for the other parent to request a drug test. So check out this clip right here.
Guys, I got an email saying that my ex isn't showing up in person to court. He's doing it remote.
He's probably gonna be partying, that's why. Yeah, because the way he's breaking out, I know from experience. But he's making her do tests. It's not fair. Bro, her baby daddy acts like my baby mama. And they both don't have daddies. It's like daddy issue thing. Okay, then drug test 2K. You know, he's smoking. And he's in Texas, not legal over there.
Yep. He doesn't want to show up to court, guys, so he doesn't get drug tested. Duh. We think the same. Just kidding.
There y'all saw from right there that like Santos was saying, okay, 2K needs to get a drug test too. But then later on, Bri Olsen was like, he's not going to request a drug test because he wouldn't pass one himself. Now, I do want to go ahead and get down to some of these TikToks to where he was talking about why he actually filed for full custody. He did talk about way more things. And I do think that it's good that he's like opening up about this because low key, all this time that I've been talking about 2K and Bri Olsen, I actually didn't even really know exactly what was the primary reason for him actually seeking full custody. So now that he's finally like opening up about it, I'm like, oh, okay, it makes a little bit more sense. Check it out right here.
Yet a year ago yesterday, the reason why I filed for full custody is because she told me that my son didn't need me. Well, okay, cool. I'm gonna make sure that my son is gonna see me because he does need me, and we're just gonna go to court and figure out a schedule. The schedule is completely based on her relationship with the child. The day of Winter's birthday, she tried to say that I wasn't Winter's father. Well, who is Winter's father then? Because I'm the only one that takes care of him, besides my mom. You guys see a TikTok with sad music and then y'all forget everything.
There you guys saw from right there. He is saying the main reason why he did file for full custody is because she said that his son doesn't need him. So he was like, I'm gonna make sure that my son does need me. I gotta say this, I don't understand why specifically going after full custody, because I would think that maybe you could work out 50-50 custody, but I'm almost thinking that maybe because they live in different states that maybe full custody would be easier, because wouldn't, like, okay, correct me if I'm wrong on this, y'all know I don't know shit about this, but if there's 50% custody and you live in 2 different states, like, wouldn't they have to like go back and forth? So maybe that's the reason why he's doing it, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I do want to go ahead and play another TikTok right here to where he was actually talking about the situation, which seems to be blowing up right now, that a lot of people are saying that 2K wants Bri Olsen to look bad on the internet. And I'm sorry, I completely disagree with that. Like, I have seen so many clips of Bri Olsen bashing 2K, but I haven't seen very many about 2K bashing Bri Olsen. And actually, if you guys don't recall, when I did a whole video about that artist sending him a picture of Bri Olsen, he low-key was being nice about it. Like, he's like, why would you want me to bash the mother of my child? Like, from what I've seen about him, yes, he has vented about her, and yes, he has said, you know, things about her in a certain type of way, because obviously this whole custody case is getting very, very ugly. But I don't think he's ever like bashed her and said like she's a horrible like piece of shit mom or anything like that. So that's why I'm like, I think that people are misconstruing this, in my opinion. Check out this clip right here.
Why do you want everybody to hate her? I don't want everybody to hate her. She did it to herself. She made fun of SA survivors. She came on here and had you guys thinking that she had a miscarriage, and she told y'all, I never had a miscarriage. I lied to him. I had abortion instead because I cheated on him. And it sounds bad what I'm saying, but everything I'm saying, I'm repeating her. Why you always speaking on her, but she can't speak on you? Because I don't disparage her, and I don't say anything negative, and I don't say anything that can be used against me. Everybody's saying I do. Pull up the receipts then. Pull up the receipts of me speaking negatively. You guys don't pull up the receipts. We're not equally bad, because if we were both equal, don't you think there'd be equal rights right now? Guys, I'm the only one who knows her.
So as you see from right there, he's saying she made herself look bad. Also, I do gotta say, that whole entire thing to where she had said that she had a miscarriage and it turned out to be a shmashmortion, that was shady as hell, y'all. That was super, super shady. The fact that she had people go on over to her OF account for the full story time of her miscarriage And turns out she lied about the whole damn thing. And no, she actually went out there and had a smortion because she was like, oh shit, I don't know who the father of this kid is. That is some shady ass shit right there, which I'm just kind of like, oh, okay. Anyways, there is another clip right here to where he is talking about more Bri Olsen stuff. I want to say, like, on this live, he really did talk about a lot of stuff, which I feel like is kind of rare of him to talk about, obviously, stuff with Bri Olsen, because I think that he is advised by his lawyer to, like, stay hush-hush on this, because obviously his lawyer is, like, letting him know, like, hey, like, this could be used against you, so don't speak out too much. Check out this last clip right here.
All the disrespect about my lawyer, that's gonna backfire. Like all this talking about the case and people emailing her lawyers is gonna backfire. Like, her own fan base is emailing her lawyers. Her own fan base thinks that they're doing a big one by emailing her lawyers. Like, I was reading the comments and people were, I forgot what the subject was, and they were just like saying like, oh yeah, we're definitely sending this to her lawyer. Get it, girl. And I was like, what the They said your fans do that too. Yeah, but I've instructed people to not do that. And I also didn't tell y'all who our judge's name was. And I also didn't tell y'all what our court case number was. And I also didn't tell y'all that when we have court. And I also didn't tell... I'm talking about all these victims is because basically, like, the support system that they have, bro, is literally just Team Mom and only Team Mom. And that's cool. Like, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But y'all being so forgetful just completely reminds me that this is just content for you guys, because I don't forget shit.
As y'all see from right there, he's saying all this talking about the case is going to backfire on her. And in my personal opinion, I've said that from the jump. I'm like, wait, she's saying all this stuff, acting out all this type of way. I'm like, homegirl, can't this stuff be used against you in court? Like, I do wonder, though, sometimes if I'm like, wait, can you actually go into court and say everything that I do on the internet is for my job and I'm literally doing it just for entertainment purposes? Like, maybe there is some type of law of, like, being like, oh, some things on the internet can't be, you know, taken as factual. Like, I don't know if you guys had saw before, but they had, like, made a law when it comes down to, like, music that, say, for example, like, I want to say it had to deal with a rapper of, like, he committed a crime, and they were like, no, you can't use this as evidence because obviously it could just be made up for entertainment purposes. So that's why I'm wondering if, like, maybe her lawyer is telling her something different. I don't really know, y'all. I do have to say, though, that I know I always say this at the end of every video. I hope that she gets it together, but, like, low-key, y'all, if you guys checked out my previous video, like, her trying to plan to have a kid with Santos is kind of crazy, because I'm like, girl, look at your whole situation right here. Oh, by the way, though, who, like, do you guys believe when it comes down to the picture situation? Like, do you guys think that he actively said, no, you can't take pictures? Do you think that maybe it was just the facility? Like I said, y'all, there was many people within the comment section that were like, oh, they went to so-and-so visitation center, and it literally says on their website that there was no pictures there. So I was like, oh, shit, maybe that really is the case. Anyways, y'all, that is it for this video. Make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.